If you're a man, you don't cry about it. You take life, the ups and downs. If you're a real man, you never go down, you just stay up. That's why this sport coat costs $800 and that costs $200. And I don't know what that costs, I'd be ashamed to wear it. That's why I'm wearing lizard shoes and a Rolex watch.
Importing it, snorting it, any competition extorting it, anything I want affording it. Got enough crack to get four to hit. Turn a saint to a sinner, lose to a winner. Whether old school or upbeat, getting my shit's the best. Rick's the best. Have your heart beating right out your chest. That Ric Flair like, woo! That Ric Flair like, woo! This is all I do. I got that Ric Flair like, woo! Woo! Styling, profiling, that Ricky make a girl go, woo!
Yeah, technically we're recording. We could just talk now. Whatever you want. You know the starting thing, so you can start whenever you're ready.
All right, we're ready. You've reached the Goblin and Ogre.
Am I
just gonna be yelling at everybody?
No, you can sit on the end there. There's a wooden stool.
On the end there.
He's angry already.
Hey, Rob, do we still have that bar stool with everybody's autograph on it? Like Ian Fidance fucking ruined it? I saw a guy today at the Jewish Community Center. He looked like the ginger version of Ian Fidance.
The ginger version?
Yeah.
Oh, he just sat in Rob's chair. I said the stool on the
Yeah,
end.
you take the stool, Charlie.
Charlie, you got to take the stool because you stand up and like berate us at times.
Your energy.
You're a free form.
You're too close to Sanker.
You're a free form comedian.
Yeah, I'm into that. So
Yeah.
With all of that being said,
Make part of your free form turning on that mic.
How's there 5 microphones but only 4 cables going into the thing?
Similar to what you had a few times. There's a splitter. Yes, thank you.
guys. With that being said, I just want to announce to everybody, I just cashed my first paycheck from my first job. So I'm officially back to not feeling like a loser again. So let's do things right.
Why did you say this into the mic? Are we on?
Yeah, we're on right now.
So let's do what
It's confusing.
on Goblin and Ogre. Let's do what they colloquially refer to as me doing the thing.
I'll say it's confusing because he's saying it into the mic but staring away from the camera, and
He's looking at us. It's like...
Charlie,
I feel like it's 4 kids in front of the principal's office. Like, Charlie Principal.
And he's wasted.
he is wasted.
Charlie zoom into these.
Charlie can afford that.
I don't understand why he comes in so hot.
Who are you fighting?
Like sexy? Charlie, why do you not come in so attractively?
Yeah, why do you come in so sexy every time?
Also, that's going to be infinitely hotter. I mean, that's a wild choice.
He's going.
Rob, I guess like the Indian guy hit the fucking remote for the AC on. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am Charlie fucking Paradise. This is Goblin and Ogre, and let's get fucking nuts because I'm finally fucking rich again.
Hey, Rob,
that means
on the show? Like, what is...
and that means round of drinks on me. Who fucking wants one?
Yay!
Yeah.
I mean, we're at Zesty Burger.
There's beers here, though.
Yeah, I mean, hey, sure, go ahead.
Buffalo Coronas.
Hey, Sanker, you want to go out and put in the order for all of us?
no.
No, he's the
What
main
was
mic.
that?
He is the podcast.
This is delegation.
No.
I'm only second mic on
This is not delegation. I'm going to explain what just happened there. Is that Charlie got in his head, I'm going to buy everybody a round of beers. That's a sick move. But then he forgot he's already removed his shirt. And then it would look ridiculous for him to now go out shirtless.
Okay, so this is pretty close to the fucking truth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How does it feel to have Rob inside your head, Charlie?
He's always been there. Rent fucking free.
Inside of his head is leaking onto the sidewalk most nights.
Sometimes. It's true.
It's like that slime, the slime monster. It just comes
like in Ghostbusters, that pink ooze. Ghostbusters Part 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking yeah. You know you know what? The truth is, Rob has always gotten me.
I like that Charlie just side podcasts while you guys do this.
Well, that's his style. Like we try to give him a chair, but he stands up and he tries to mouth off to everybody.
I do yell at everybody like all the fucking time.
I hate it, but it adds to the podcast like, somehow.
A lot of monologuing.
I do that. Yeah.
Why the fuck didn't you guys paint that?
Pay what thing?
The black thing.
Hey, man.
That's black.
I don't know.
So I've taken my shirt off, so I'm essentially persona non grata.
Yo, Prescott,
Can
can
you-
you go and grab beers for Charlie?
There you go. That's tell them I'll pay for it all when I leave. So
Grab
that is
12
correct.
beers.
You included.
Grab 12, 12 beers, brother.
fucking,
12.
of course you included Preston. Jesus.
I don't think he's going to do that.
I think he will.
I don't. Yeah, I have a feeling.
I have confidence, my friend. He will do that.
Yeah, it's like they got their own fucking Jamie, like Joe Rogan podcast, except he bikes here 20 minutes late from Toronto, Iowa.
Our producer's late.
Yo, Prescott, can you go and look this up for us?
No, I got that guy's going to go try to do it.
Yeah.
I'm just saying they're probably not going to give him 12 beers on credit. A guy they just met.
Charlie said he's going to buy them.
Yeah, but they don't know Charlie. He's just a shirtless guy in the back.
With a leather trench
Oh,
coat.
Charlie. Oh,
And it's
never mind
36
now. Here's
degrees
some
right now.
free products.
I wore this leather trench coat to work today and fucking terrified
Charlie,
everybody.
what are you doing for a job right now?
I'm managing an accounting department.
You're managing.
Yeah.
Wow, and you wore that as a manager.
Yeah, no.
Is it a big company?
And this is how
No.
I go to work. I mean, I do put the shirt on.
Yeah.
Like,
I like that the pants are too big for him. Like because the belt buckle, like right beneath it is the button.
2001, haven't you?
Yeah, I no, actually earlier than that, and I've lost about 100 pounds since I had these jeans.
Oh, okay, so those are like 1999 before the bell bottoms were cool for 2 years.
in a way,
Okay, that's not 12 beers. Can't fucking count.
12.
I said one for everybody.
Not 12. Not 12.
One
You're good.
for everybody. Where'd you assholes learn to count?
We're not counting. We just said get us 12.
Taco-
Because Charlie's buying them.
Taco punching asshole.
Charlie's buying 12 beers. He doesn't drink.
No, I do drink. I'll have one now, I guess.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah,
I just didn't understand that was going to be the vibe. I didn't know Charlie was coming, so that makes sense.
That's why you know Rob doesn't drink. He's like, I'll have one, I guess. And you're like, come on.
Rob-
I think what you mean is I don't have a
Rob
drinking
doesn't
problem.
drink when
Rob
Yeah.
smokes. Rob
Yeah,
fucking smokes.
That's I know.
You know what it is? Rob looks straight edge to me.
I think you mean
No, isn't
like
that
a
when
Nazi.
people don't drink?
yeah. I think you mean skinhead.
Yes.
Hey.
I think you mean pure. I think you mean pure.
Yeah. Either way, I meant I admire you.
Cheers. That's a really warm Stella.
Cheers, Charlie.
Cheers.
What
Rob.
is this in? What are they keeping this in? That is incredibly warm.
You should have gone with a.
They're keeping it in the zest.
Keep it right in the microwave. Yeah.
Mine's cold, yeah.
Yeah, the Coronas are cold. The Coronas are cold. He assumed you're actually Belgian and you like a warm beer.
No.
No, they didn't.
Can we?
We'd love to. You're the man. Thank you.
Oh,
you
dude.
Yeah. Round of applause for Zesty.
Oh.
It's a
Yeah.
recording.
Zesty management, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Everybody, I think it's time we give Zesty Burger the endorsement that they deserve.
Yes.
As part of hosting the Gobbler and Ogre podcast. You can come
This-
down to Zesty Burger and you
this,
can get the zestiest, juiciest burger.
my clothes off.
No, all right. Dude, this 200th episode of the Goblin Ogre is brought to you by Zesty.
Yeah, go pay, Charlie.
All right.
Yeah,
I'll go.
you
He
don't
won't-
have credit.
Hold.
Charlie, do us all a favor. Do a button up.
Yeah,
Hold that.
one-
What about a classy little one button situation?
I think Charlie needs to remove a button.
Charlie, if anyone's up there, say you were just using the washroom and you've been down there for days.
Ask me to.
Why are you talking into your beer like it's a microphone?
Charlie's talking into his beer can.
Okay. So I remember
What is
Rob,
this stupid asshole?
Rob, I remember about a year and a half ago, I asked you about him, and you told me he was going to go away.
Yeah. No, because you don't understand. I've gone through 1,000 Charlies in my life. There's been so many Charlies that have come and gone, but he's still just sort of
He's like
here.
the most
To be
schizophrenic
fair,
man alive. Yeah.
I didn't see him
keeps
for like
changing.
4 months for a bit there.
Yeah.
He really fell into a hole
Did
or
you
whatever.
have a pool going then? You didn't call me about it.
No, it
I might have
just,
come back from wherever I was.
whatever place you were doing coke.
That's only Colombia, man.
It was just Colombia.
It was just Colombia.
No,
what
well, you can't
what did you
get it in
text Lee
Japan.
earlier?
Oh, dude, this shit's
Can't get it in
shit.
India.
Everything's fucking warm, right?
Yeah.
Look at the lights you guys have for this.
I know, like, why? I like it when it's really dark.
Why is the red light on right above you guys too?
What?
That would be cool.
I love how you put that right there, where like they're not gonna see.
Like,
It's just like if they're bombing, it's like everybody we know. We're trying to get them off too.
We red light the audience.
Oh, these one. I don't even know if maybe they do. I don't know.
What?
Oh, I think he's asking if these turn on. Like
Yeah,
these
they
would
turn
on.
on. It's the same. They're- They still dim except for the red one.
Oh, okay.
So when you came in here to see Harish, like you just came in asking for the owner's phone number, text him or whatever, shoot him a phone call.
This is literally what happened. Fucking Alan Jalali came here first,
Oh yeah.
and he talked to them about running like a weekly open mic, and he posted about it because he's a retard, and so Jacob, of course, went immediately into spite mode. And was like, I'm going to make sure I take this away from Alan Jalali. And at the time, me and
Sounds about
Gary from Comedy Bar were looking for like a location to do like a 4-wall deal that we could whatever. We had
like
like
hate speech.
So we looked at a few places, and then he posted this, and
Yeah.
we just came in. And Harish actually was there that night. I met him. He's not here all the time, but I met him that night. And then it was like, I don't know, it just made sense. We'd already done it here. It's like location-wise. Like we were looking at a few other places. We tried Doc Ellis, but you could tell right away they weren't into it. Like they didn't like Bankus. And the second, Bankus was kind of our litmus test, where it was like,
You're welcome.
yeah. But it was like literally just like if you have a problem with Bankus, then you're probably not
gonna
going
hate this,
to like us as a club. So
right.
we'll stay away. It was sort of that was like a dividing line thing.
Because they
weren't
used to
into
do a
them.
mic back in the day. I don't know if they've
Doc
done
Ellis,
those
yeah.
shows.
But they were very like the thing is that you couldn't find a place that had a personality already.
Right.
Right. Like Doc Ellis has their personality. They're a wacky little like they're kind of like the liberal sports bar.
Right.
If that makes sense, you know, like so. They weren't going to want us, and then it was Alan Jalali really that figured this out, which is why we're going to let him host the open mic.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah.
So
No, he still gets something in the end. He's going to host the open
No,
mic.
he gets exactly what he wanted, technically.
Except for now, he's being billed as hosted by Toronto's worst comedian, Alan Jalali.
To be fair,
with it.
he is legitimately terrible. Like he's awful.
He's not the worst comedian, but it's much
No, he's
funnier
definitely
to
not
say
the- he's
he is
definitely not the
Toronto's
worst.
Those
comedian.
glass houses shouldn't throw stones.
I know I'm
Those
not
in
good.
glass
That's
basement
why I'm a
apartments.
fucking accounting manager. I'm well aware. Like I'm not trying to do this for a fucking living, guys.
Charlie's not going to be on camera the whole
I
time.
made more
It's
money
just-
sucking dick at the fucking corner.
But
I
look how
know
he's dressed.
that.
Good he's not on camera the whole time.
Well, yeah. That's a terrible. Yeah, we're not getting this on YouTube.
It's like not the worst physique ever, but it's like pretty still like bad. Like whereas like it's
Well, no, but he stays. Yeah, it's always
You actually
like.
spread it pretty good because you don't have a bulge anywhere.
It just doesn't
your
look.
tank.
It doesn't look human to me. It looks like it's like this weird scattered
Fucking
fleshy.
shirt off. He's skinny, fat little
Thank you.
Skinny fat
Thank you for standing
How about that?
up for me. No, you're gross too, Lee. You're just you're Mexico gross.
I like that.
Not as gross as
Like
you.
the Latin heartthrob you are. Your buttons just come out.
I've been training.
Gray hair on your chin makes you look mature.
What the fuck have you been up to? Fucking running.
Well,
what are
yeah.
you running away from, Matt?
No, okay. Well, let's
What do you mean us?
let's timeline this.
You were right here. Charlie's pretty good when he's like not drinking. 9 a.m. You know, he's got a shirt on.
Let's
That
no, but let's.
Prescott, I fucking love Prescott. Come out I've never been to the island before. Did you have to give me a tour?
Yeah, man, come shrooms.
Yeah, okay. You're doing shrooms, eh? You're a microdoser?
Everyone's small, yeah.
Okay. When's JP coming down?
Well, he's at my place right now, man.
Tell him to come down.
My question for
I feel like you were about to give us a big revelation, and then you sidetracked to the Toronto Island.
no, my question for Matt is: in your opinion, as we're sitting in the former Royal, what do you, in your opinion, what happened to the Royal? Where did it not gonna last?
That was.
Where'd it go wrong?
Yeah, I'm trying to be nice. Where did it fail miserably?
Yeah, with me. Okay, so it was okay with you guys all pissing off Will. But it was when like I was partying like 5 days a week, and then, like that's what did it. So there was one day I said I would come in here to like open up at like.
Can we backtrack slightly?
Yeah.
You went to South America for 4 months while we ran your business.
Well, the club
and
was just
then
big.
you came back and partied 5 days a week. I just want to make a slight amendment.
Convinced you
Thinking about
died.
that must have been hard for Will because it's like, oh yeah, you know the boss.
think so?
The boss is supportive, but he's otherwise located. You know, so it's like, you know, he's doing. So it's like, yeah. So, anyways, I think I made it hard on Will. You guys didn't fucking help, but me and Will, I took care of Will.
Will's trying to still blame us.
Will knew I was gonna be gone.
Yeah.
That was expected. The fucking level of retardation that you guys made him endure was unexpected and unimaginable. It was unprecedented.
Will was coming over to my house every day afterwards to get fucked up. Yeah. Like, that's such a
I love
crazy.
Tell me this story how like Dave, Luca, and Hannah come over there to do blow, and Will was doing shrooms like 6 or 7 days a week at that point. And then like Dave Lucas got his nose down over a plate of cocaine and he's looking at Will and he goes, I think these shrooms might be a problem, buddy. So counterintuitive to me, you know? It's like, but anyways, yeah, it was weird. A lot of it was Will. I didn't want to do any work. You know, like still.
You're the business owner, so like, why would you? Yeah.
Well, you would, but it's like it was.
You delegate it.
Plan, yeah.
Yeah, but you ran a business before, right? So you knew where hard work was like a part of it.
Yeah. But anyways, super
Look, we also had.
you guys kept it going. Plus, I bought the building, right? So it was like a whole general investment for me. Fuck around with a bit.
It was a real estate investment at the end of the day.
Exactly. And you know what? I'm convinced that this building is fucking haunted.
Yeah.
And because like you asked for clips of people fighting, I swear to God, I got more clips of like fucking pictures falling off the wall.
So send that shit to us so we can.
I don't
splice
have that stuff. Okay?
What happened?
I had.
Also, if we could advertise this place as Toronto's only haunted comedy club, that would
That's what
help.
you gotta name it. Haunted Comedy Club. Yeah.
No, I was thinking Toronto's most violent comedy club would be a good one too.
I like that it's haunted, and Rob puts up the most picture frames ever.
By the way, they're all up. They seem fine.
But if you had a comedy show called Fight Club or something, where like Charlie would be perfect.
I mean, the club is literally going to be called KillBox.
KillBox.
Okay, yeah.
So, I mean,
KillBox Comedy Club.
You're not going to name it Spicy and Juicy?
Nah.
Spicy and Juicy.
We
I
have
think you're
to.
missing out on spicy and juicy.
We've been there's a very clear delineation between the businesses. We had to make that so that they wouldn't be affected negatively.
I'm gonna jump in here, pussies. Is
finally.
anyone else
Thank
done
God.
their fucking beer?
What?
Yeah, I'll take a beer.
Yeah, because I've already paid for round 2. You fucking pussies.
What are you talking about, round 2?
Can you grab me a cold
We've
one,
literally been
please?
talking about it for like 4 minutes.
Which Corona or so?
Just whatever's cold.
Bring in the second round there, bud.
He's not a slave.
Yeah,
Like,
you can do it when you feel like. Yeah, take your time. Take your time.
I
Take your
gave
time.
him a solid tip. He can fucking bring in the second
a solid
all
tip.
right,
I want to
Charlie.
know now. I want to know what is a
own him
solid
now.
tip.
You own him now. Maybe you could give him.
I clicked on the
Get him to
15%.
AC below 75, man. Like,
Fucking asshole.
Also,
sucks.
how about that? How about I give that to everybody? Yeah.
I hope he's not on camera. That'd be so awesome if he's just
pray
doing
to
it
God
off
he's
camera.
not.
Wait, I was really
Fucking
excited.
cut that out, please.
Charlie, why don't the pants ever come off? It's always the shirt, but never the pants.
Yeah.
You want the pants to come off, you fucking weirdo?
Just so you get arrested
I'm trying to encourage incredibly lewd
I get
behavior,
arrested
man, yeah.
often enough on my own.
And you get
Thanks.
released.
What was the last charge? What was the last thing you got arrested for?
Public intoxication.
Okay, the thing before that.
Public.
Okay, what was the last non-public intoxication charge?
Shoplifting.
What did you shoplift?
Alcohol.
10. I mean, yes. Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
like the only guy ever who's had like security from the LCPO follow them.
Yeah, but it's because I've been stealing from them for 25 years.
Oh, so you're on the radar.
I'm clearly on like one of those posters they've got in the back.
No,
of
they
the
built a
office.
case. I tried to explain to him he wasn't being clever. Yeah. He wasn't a ninja. No, they're building a case on you. They know you're stealing. They're letting it happen.
Charlie
they're
tried to
building a
convince
case.
me the other, like, not
And
too long
that
ago
is
he had, like,
that
he-
is exactly what happened.
What is your ninja training, Charlie, that you try to convinced me that you had. You're like, oh, this is why I could be sneaky. Yeah, your frumpy fat feet are like separated from each other every time you walk.
Oh, he is.
No, he goes.
Joe, sit down, man.
He goes in drunk.
I am legitimately trained in ninjutsu. I am a legitimate ninja. Don't give a shit what you guys think. That's real talk.
Guys, you're missing that he's.
Okay, thank you.
You're not a fucking ninja, dude.
Yeah, I fucking am.
Where do you train to become a ninja?
Yeah.
What Japanese Alp have you climbed up to get?
I trained for 7 years at Kajiyama Academy Dojo.
Kajiyama Academy?
Yeah.
How do you spell that? Because our viewers are going to like.
Okay,
research
Dormi
it.
Arigato. That's
The shopping center it was in.
I fucking hate you guys. Kajiyama is one of the legitimate Canadian ninjutsu academies.
I studied at Nakatomi Plaza.
Nakatomi Shiganatsu. Anybody can make up a Japanese word. Yeah.
I hate you guys.
Okay.
Oh, Mr. Oscar Leeson.
Oscar Leeson Academy.
It's warm.
What the fuck is this bullshit? Yo, he's got a freezer. Yo, there's a freezer in that room over there, man. Do you mind? No, it's still. I guess I'm drinking still.
Which one do you want in the freezer?
Okay, this one.
This is good.
And stick Lee in there too. Let's freshen him up.
Either way, it sounds like
Fucking asshole.
Stick you in there too.
the royal ends.
That'll preserve him.
No, let's not look. There was other things going on too.
Yeah, no, but
our one bartender was a really mean Ukrainian who
she was terrible.
threatens comedians.
Everyone.
Yeah,
She fucked you. You guys
and
fuck
Baxter.
animals?
She tried to fuck me.
Okay, yeah.
She tried
to fuck me for a while.
Dude, she brought me to the back.
Get me out of here, man. She wanted to see my fucking pubes. So she's like, "What color are your pubes? Show me your color." I was like, "Joe, you can't play with the boss." And I just walked out of here.
Dude,
I respected that about you. You wouldn't fuck any of your employees. You're like, I don't know, man. They might fuck me over later.
I brought fucking Artemis here. And it was we need to be fucking like respect. Will, first and foremost. Oh, everybody needs to be whatever. And he's fucking her the day she's hired. I'm like, what are we doing? The day she's hired.
Dude, the first day I came back from South America last year, first day I meet Artemis, I'm like, yeah, I'm cool with whatever. You know, I party a lot. Just make sure you take care of the customers and everything. Like the basics are taken care of. It's not stressful. And just don't fuck any of the comedians or anyone else that works there. Meanwhile,
way too late for that.
Oh, okay. Because it was like May, mid-May last year. I came back, right? She's, oh, okay. And then she looks at Will. I know something's going on there. And then I heard Rob. Who else got in there? You got in there. When you and Becca broke up. Julie's
no, she was fucking Will and I.
Nope, never touched her.
We've all tapped it.
Lee, why don't you tell us a fun story about that?
All right, I
feel bad. She was
I know Rob. I know Rob.
Are there any?
First, you or you?
I know Rob was recently privy to a certain story.
Yeah.
Where my roommate and I started up on her, and it didn't last longer than a minute because she goes, "This is weird," and then I went, "Yeah, it's pretty gay," and then it just stopped.
Yeah. But while that was going on, was anyone else just in the other room?
Actually,
I'm not in a fucking restaurant. I thought I was hooking up with Artemis, and then I just see behind me Fabian's shadow show up. Like we didn't make a concrete deal. Like,
I think that was the day where I went running for the.
You were there.
Yes, that's what I was trying to get at.
Yeah.
I was like
Charlie panicked.
I was
left.
like, this is fucking psychotic.
Yeah.
And I ran for the fucking elevator.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to be
his one chance.
Anywhere
His
near
one chance to have sex with me.
Lee's
or Fabian.
I don't want to be fucking near this shit. I took the fuck
She
off.
might have said yes that day just for the story, and you blew your chance.
Well, Charlie ruins everything for himself.
I've had lots of chances. I just
No, well, from your stories, he fucked a lot of women due to comedy. That's
true. Yeah,
that's the stories I've heard.
I have.
According to Charlie.
No, according to everybody.
Hey, I didn't call.
Everybody's fucking seen it. Everybody's fucking seen it, you fucking assholes.
Shut up.
Hey, I never said you're lying. I said according to you, you slept with a bunch of women. According to you.
Yeah.
I have.
I didn't.
Charlie, can I help you out here? Sanker, who the fuck you banging, man?
My girlfriend for like 5 years.
Good.
I'm a good guy.
How long you been doing comedy?
Yeah, because it was longer than that. Shut the fuck up. Yeah.
I'm not
All right, what's the
insulting
next
anyone.
thing on the agenda? Sanker, you're always like the guy with like.
Well,
to
I'm
talk
trying to
about.
build a storyline. Okay, so
What's the story?
So the Royal ends for whatever reason. It sounds like because you really loved Will. I don't. That's,
I love
that
that
was
Will
amazing.
did
He said
everything.
Will left.
No,
So
Will quit, and he was the only employee.
Yeah.
So
And then
what were you
Will
going to
quit.
do afterwards?
yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
well, then there was Anna's. Like, I wasn't going to come here and work myself.
yeah.
So
So
then
then
Anna certainly wasn't going to do anything.
Whatever the fuck.
Certainly not with the smile.
We would be like, that was the craziest thing. Was like, you make your money after the show. That's when you make drink.
Oh,
money.
the tips and stuff. Yeah.
And she would just. The show would be done, and she'd be pushing people out the door, and you're like, "You fucking idiot! You're a bartender."
Yeah.
And it was a
You gotta
cool
keep 'em
bar.
there.
This is
Like,
your whole time to make money right
It
now.
was a decent bar to like just have people hang out at or whatever.
And not only that, but she would actively work against the business.
Don't talk shit on your ex, Charlie.
That is actively working against the business.
It's not classy. Yeah.
It is legitimate.
But she didn't mean to do it, but yeah, she did it.
It was her.
It's a pure Eastern
It was her
European
ethnicity.
approach.
Yeah, right.
It's
yeah.
ethnic. So
is.
That's
either
why
way,
Ukraine should lose the war, right?
They're also fighting an Eastern European country, you fucking idiot.
Well, that's Asian too. They're more Asian
That's
than
lots of
Eastern.
big genocide talk from a guy wearing a Cleveland Indians cap.
Oh, I love this hat. This shit has been decontinued.
He's Peruvian. He's like Inca, man.
Yeah, I can
Yeah,
wear
he's-
this shit.
yeah.
That's why when
His
like,
people
liberals
look
see
like
me
that.
wear this, they can't say anything. They just vibrate in front of me angrily.
People sold that dude blow.
Well,
I'm not gonna lie.
and I'm 1/4 Chinese. What does that fucking give me? So
Yeah.
A small dick.
Come on, it would have been small
that's
anyway.
okay. That's on the notes. All right,
White
fine.
people got small dicks
All right,
too.
but then after the Royal ends, what I hear, from my understanding, you go on your eat, pray, love moments.
I was
Eat, pray, snort.
no, I hardly snorted, man. Like, so what happened?
It was more like snort, pray, cookers.
Okay, so the Royal ended in August of last year.
But pray is spelled differently.
It's a great joke. It also reveals that you can't spell pray.
How's it attempted in the original form? Like, answer to like ask God for help.
I think it's ask God for help.
Yeah.
I don't think they eat, then stalk, then love. I mean, I guess that's a good way of going about it.
Necrophiliacs. That's like a fucking
Eat, sock, kidnap.
you know, eat, pray, love.
That's kind of what Charlie does.
Yeah, what's wrong with you? Why do you do that?
Why do I do
Well,
what?
they just don't specify what he eats first. It's like macaroni and cheese.
And he
Baloney.
loves them, but they're unaware.
Well, anything that he can ransack, like from a fucking Loblaws, that's what he eats.
I feel like you go to I feel like you go to grocery stores and steal cheese.
I do.
He mentioned that on our podcast
He
once.
did.
That's
He
so
did.
on point. You have no idea how on point that
You
is.
don't even hear about it. You don't wear a jacket like that and not steal cheese.
Those are cheese pockets.
To name drop macaroni and cheese is also
Charlie.
so fucking on.
Charlie, open your coat and
Pull
let's
out
see all
popsicles.
different types of cheddar in there.
Wait, you steal macaroni and cheese?
Yeah.
Not only is that so cheap,
No,
it
I
makes
steal-
so much
I
noise.
steal-
Charlie's jingling when he goes to the
No, I
But like he probably goes up there and buys like one
idiot.
chocolate milk.
I buy the milk. I buy the macaroni. I steal the cheese because it's easy to conceal.
You know they just put it all in a box for you now.
I don't like it to do it like that. I like to do it homemade.
I feel like you're
You're
not
so
Kraft
good.
Dinner, but you're that Anne-Marie's, the different mac and cheese. You know, like the Anne-Marie's comes in a white box, white cheddar. It's a fancy KD.
I don't do the pre-made stuff. I do strictly homemade.
Also,
Like,
if you think he was getting pre-made and he went for like fancy white cheddar and not Doritos flavored, like he gets new Cheetos.
no, you assholes! I buy actual macaroni and make it homemade. and like
Homie, you boil noodles. Don't sound like you're goddamn Emerald Lagasse.
it's fucking delicious. The fuck?
You don't do that thing where you get the flour, then you get like 5 eggs or whatever, and then you got the thing, and you're like, you're gonna do Coke, but it's not Coke, and then you know what you mix the dough, and you put it in the thing, and you grind the wheel, and then it shoots at the macaroni like it's little like constipated turd.
I don't do the egg and the flour. I'll cook the noodles, add the cheese, and cut up hot dogs.
What?
Okay, this is why you guys have 100 followers. He's on here talking about fucking
That's being generous.
Yeah. 74?
No.
And people say that I'm always the best part of the fucking
Dedicated
show.
though. Dedicated Louis.
You guys are both ethnic. You don't have enough family members around to get past
I don't want to tell them about this.
He's got what? He has one cousin who's like famous.
Yeah.
And he can't shame her in public.
Niece.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Wait, no, we've
Yeah.
shamed her a bunch of times. She's a terrible tennis player. She fucking loses all the time.
She's fucking like 21, man. Like
I was just an angel.
I did too. Like, yeah, you should.
She's a miracle person.
Yeah.
She is she's killing it.
Can you throw it back in? Cause like,
Oh,
I'm
shit.
still working on this. Thanks, man. Thanks.
Yeah.
Well, Prescott, I'll buy you a beer at a real establishment.
Matt's just hating on this whole shit.
Okay, so like,
Shut up.
okay, here's the thing, though. Okay, so if I was to start a burger restaurant, let's say basically what they did is they came
It would
in.
fail.
No.
You'd hire a mean Ukrainian.
We're sitting in it.
I didn't fail.
Welcome to Zesty Burger.
Passed on down the road. I stopped it before I failed. But what the problem was, let's say I started an Indian restaurant where we were going to make it Western Indian fusion. Nobody would buy that shit. I get like, everybody would say I was a racist or I was culturally appropriating stuff.
Honestly, even just the sound of it sounds racist.
I got to be honest with you.
That's what they're doing. They're doing Western food.
But nobody's buying it from them either.
Right.
That's why we're coming in here.
The guy was telling me he was doing $200 a day in sales. And I was like, how the fuck are you doing like half of what we did, man? Like,
I literally
the
went to
guy's
them.
selling half as much as Anna, and he's got shit people want.
I literally went to him and was like, hey, we'll just do like a minimum, like if you reach a minimum then it's cool, whatever. And as we talked about it, he was like, well, if you made like $700, then it would be like whatever. I was like, are you fucking crazy? Like, yeah, dude, yeah, we'll make $700. That's not best day. It's bad.
No, dude, we had Mark Norman in here. We made like $6,500 that night, and then like Bobby Kelly weekend, I think we did like 2,000 or 3,000 each night.
Mark Norman did more than fucking Bob Kelly.
Mark Norman's bigger than Bob Kelly. I love Bob Kelly more.
I love Bob Kelly.
I love
really?
Bob Kelly more.
surprising.
Lee, are you so
You guys
out of touch with comedy that you're unfamiliar with the
I
fact
like
that Mark Norman?
but I just like someone else.
You know why? It's because he's fucking How old are you now, Rob? 38.
He knows how he likes his
I'm glad I
dick to
got out of
taste.
here before the midlife crises started to happen, or the midlife crises.
I was fucking a 22-year-old. What do you want me to do next?
What is wrong with you?
You're 38. You got some time left.
I'm standing in a room full of men with my shirt off.
What do you want me to do next? Half that.
Yeah, it's like
I'm fucking 30-year-olds right now. I go, they're young.
You don't have to have a midlife crisis if you just keep acting cool the whole time. I've never stopped being
the
cool.
formula for the midlife crisis.
Act cool.
That's where you become that dad. It's like
You're not
oh,
cool.
yeah,
You're
know,
acting
I'm
cool. Hey, you gotta act cool, man. You gotta sell it, baby.
The best thing about high
You don't
school
have
girls.
to act cool, Rob. You gotta be cool.
I have the best life in this room. I'm sorry.
No, I disagree. I think Charlie does.
I was gonna disagree with that too.
Charlie's life sucks shit.
Yeah, my life is pretty fucking awesome, bud.
I gotta isolate that. That's
us
the
with
best
that,
thing I've
Charlie.
ever heard in my
I
life.
think I'd
Yeah.
still rather be me than you, even though you got that lemon.
I mean,
Blueberry vape.
I'm rich.
I think me and Matt are at where it's like pick your poison, what you prefer.
Yeah.
The rest of you are
Yeah, you guys.
This is not.
Sanker, I actually don't know how your
This
life
is not accurate. Like
I'm just settled
my
down.
life is
Yeah.
super simple. I have a great job. I don't
You've
have
not
to
settled
do
down.
anything.
You have your job.
No, I don't.
This is why you keep getting fired, Charlie.
Okay,
How many jobs have you had this year?
Yeah, this is why you're stupid and
Somebody
ugly.
should send this episode to Charlie's new boss right away.
I don't have one. I don't have a boss.
Someone's your boss, Charlie.
You're a manager.
Who hired you? Did you start the company?
I don't know. He's in fucking Costa Rica right now. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, well, listen, I ran a business like that, and look how it turned out. So,
Yeah,
when the owner's in Costa Rica, it starts being a problem.
his has been going for.
Dude, if you're this dude's Will and you're like not running a comedy club, you're doing accounting and stuff, like you got real numbers? Like Will had numbers like, yeah, we had like 50 guests in the weekend and like 2,000 in sales. You got numbers like, oh yeah, there was this tax credit, this thing, which
Yeah.
if we misrepresent, somebody can go to jail for.
You could go to jail.
How are you not adding the numbers like where you know you have to?
Wait, are you a CPA?
I'm actually really good with numbers. Am
So
I a
why haven't you
CPA?
committed
No.
suicide?
Okay, so you can't go to jail. Yeah.
Why are you still alive?
Are you
if you
saying
know how
you
to connect numbers?
Good with numbers. I was hoping you said good with nooses.
Just figured it out. Charlie's the alcoholic Rain Man. This is what's working for him, and we shouldn't judge. We should be happy for him if he's happy.
Yeah, all right.
You guys should. You guys should. And you know what? And I find it fucked up that in a room full of all of you assholes, that Matt's the one guy who's sticking up for me.
I got
Well, he
nothing
went
to be
on his
pissed
eat,
at.
pray, fucking love bullshit.
He also hasn't
tour.
seen you for a year.
Yeah, exactly.
I saw him the other week
we
walking
actually
down
bumped
the road.
into each other last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
Not
bump
gonna lie,
though.
I cringed a bit before that.
Yeah, isn't it gross? Like, oh, here he comes.
I'm joking, Charlie.
Charlie is a moth to the flame. We've been open for two things so far, and he's been at both of them. So,
Never
Jesus
forget the
Christ.
first day Charlie came in here, and it's just, I am Charlie fucking Paradise. And everybody, it's like,
And nobody gave a shit.
well, you know, we did. He was just an audience member that we goaded into going on stage, and then
He's
2
kneeled in
weeks
it, man.
later, he's falling asleep in Baxter's parents' apartment watching fucking House of Dragons with us. And I'm like, how the fuck did this guy get into our
What
life?
a loser. Yeah.
And then you're right. I did expect him just to disappear at some point.
But he
you
didn't.
just assume he's going to be one of these characters
I'll
that
give
comes in
that to
and
you,
out.
Charlie. Me and Rob had this conversation. I was worried about you. Okay, I'm not worried about you. I was worried about what you do to my business at the time. I was like, dude, Rob, we got to worry about him. And Rob's like, dude, I've seen you guys like this.
Which Matt wasn't really paying attention
Right.
to.
So
like, you'll be
so
gone in
Rob's
2 weeks, and
position
then
was
2 years
basically
later-
he'll just go away.
Yeah, so Rob was like, he'll be gone in 2 weeks, and 2 years later, you're still here.
Yeah, you're like
and
a
I'm
dirty.
not and I'm not fucking going anywhere. Ladies and gentlemen, I am here to stay. Charlie fucking Paradise.
It's like the Toronto version of Cheeseburger Randy.
No, he's like a wet fart that just lingers, and Matt just forgot to open the window. Like,
Are you suggesting he's a shit stain on
he's
a
piece
boxer?
of wet shit stain.
All right, with that being
that is
with that
so
being said, the
fucking
trench coat's going back on, you fucking pricks.
Also, Charlie, you're like, I won't go away. When was your last set?
It was. Oh, he headlined the back room apparently recently. How did
You
that
had
go?
my back room.
Yeah, how is that?
Oh, it's gonna take a long time.
I know. He's trying to put clothes on.
Yeah.
It was a complete nightmare. It was awful.
It was awful.
It was bad, right?
It was
bad?
bad. Yeah.
Nobody liked you.
No,
as
nobody
usual.
liked me at all.
All right,
Oh
so
my
what? How did it go down though? Like
I was too drunk. I don't remember.
you were fucked up.
I was fucked up.
I tried to actually go see you, but I was like way happier with my life. And
I don't want to ruin my night.
Lee was getting pissed on by Fabian. He couldn't go.
I think you rated up while I slept. I was so much happier.
Oh, I'm going back to backroom tomorrow, and I've actually got coworkers coming down to see it.
I thought coworkers came last time.
Yeah, no, they didn't end up showing up. But
Yeah.
there's a couple that are coming tomorrow.
Are you gonna do the same material?
Oh no, totally. I never do the same material.
Oh, shut up! You don't have material,
I have tons of material.
told that
It's
joke
just
3
that it
times
all
on the podcast.
sucks.
and it keeps landing.
It's every time.
Okay.
It's a good every time.
I have tons of material. It's just all terrible. But I do
feel
have
like
tons.
this is an episode of like, you know, Bar Rescue, and they have the thing. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
the owner does this. It's like, they always bring people out and force them. It's like, dude, yeah, I love you. Bring your employees out. Like they're your subordinates. Yeah. They're
Well,
your
supposed
to be the
coworkers.
manager.
Some of them, yeah.
I
Well,
would
you're the
have.
manager. You don't have bosses. They must be your support.
I realize now.
Oh no,
I would
some
have.
of them are just
co-manager.
like colleagues that work in different departments. But ultimately, I mean, I'm not bringing out any of my bosses. But yeah, some coworkers.
A second ago, he didn't have any bosses.
Right.
Now he
He
has
was
multiple
boss, yeah.
bosses.
Also,
he has bosses plural now.
also,
He thinks he was hired for the.
guys.
All right, we're hiring for the owner of the company.
I got
He thinks that's what he got.
I got a little known Charlie Paradise
sucks.
gossip thing that nobody else knows here. Okay, so when you first started coming around, Ben Bankus thought that you were a CSIS agent.
I'm aware. He's told me that.
I'm aware. I'm aware.
Part of
Like,
that.
he was calling me at like 1 a.m. He's like, yo, you shouldn't let Charlie in the club. He's a CSIS agent. Like, he was serious.
Man, you guys all have coke problems. That's wild. Look at him.
Okay, that's the
He's
problem.
such a CSIS agent.
He's a CSIS agent?
Yeah. Why do I have a coke problem?
What? Because you left your business for 4 months to go do coke?
Yeah, it's true.
I left it because even the cocaine couldn't make me tolerate you idiots.
Wait, why do I have a coke problem? Because when I started doing coke in the basement in front of like actual featured headliners, he told me to stop doing it.
Because I gave you a spot opening for Rich Voss and you wandered away to go get coke and didn't do it?
No, that didn't happen.
Yes, you did.
Fucking idiots.
I did the Rich Voss set, but it was the second show and nobody was really there. And I think Rob's confusing it for this other show that I did go get drunk at, and I came back to the club, and he was with his ex at the time, and like, where the fuck were you? I'm like, oh, is the bar closed? You're like, yeah.
Gigi doesn't happen anymore, right?
I don't know. Is she still like around?
Who knows?
I'm right beside Poppers. I haven't been in there yet.
I see her actually pretty frequently. She's still around.
Yeah, I'm in the bushes. And
She doesn't see me, but I see her.
She's doing great. Charlie's so gross.
all right, so you go to South America for fucking 4 months. Rob, what's going in your how many weeks did it take for you to go? I think this is a problem.
Well, because it kept extending.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
was only a month. And then it got longer
kept
and
having so much
longer
fun,
and
man.
longer.
You lost complete track.
It was COVID. As much as he complained about COVID, he was COVID.
He was COVID.
It was 2 weeks, and then keep wearing a mask, keep distancing. The lockdowns never ended.
Matt was
If you guys could have like done the shit I did in South America,
We couldn't. We had to run your business for
Yeah,
you.
you asshole. What the fuck?
look at how that ended up too.
I know.
You know, now you got this fucking room painted like with one kind of shitty burgundy, and
I
What's
like it.
classy?
Actually.
You just
I do too. I really actually like it.
It's like a haunting
shit up.
color. I like it.
I got some good headshots to put up in these photo frames here too.
I'm fine with that. I want those to be comics that play the club. So
No, I'm excited for the KillBox. KillBox is opening in roughly a couple
Saturday.
weeks. Saturday. That's right.
Saturday,
Yeah,
yeah,
Saturday.
That's the official
Yeah,
open?
this will be out already. So you guys just had your. By the time this comes out, you just had your first night. Yeah.
Yeah, so we're open, and it'll be 7 days a week probably by the fall. Probably.
Yo, Charlie, have you done this stage yet?
This stage? I have not. No.
It's like 6 feet wide, and I don't think you'd stay on it, dude.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you, it might be a little
Good
slow
eyes,
for me.
exactly.
Yeah.
I might need to jump off.
Rob is
and
now putting
run
together
around.
reasons to not book him.
staring at him
I'm
as-
sorry, Charlie. We just don't have a. When we have a bigger stage.
stage room for you, man.
I might need to jump off and run around,
Yeah,
but
try
I
Massey
think I
Hall.
could make that work. I think I could make that work. I think I could make jumping off and running around
I think you
work.
should try smoking meth and doing like just swearing in the alley outside of
I
Massey
know
Hall.
no sedatives. That would be dangerous with my bipolar. Only downers
Oh yeah, I
for me.
forgot.
You're bipolar?
Yeah.
How did you not?
Severely.
I thought he was just retarded.
Severely.
Wait, is bipolar retarded? Like,
No, you are returned.
No.
oh, okay, but he's bipolar.
You can be retarded and
I'm
bipolar.
retarded, but he's
Yeah,
bipolar.
you can.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Who
you
do
can.
you know that's
can be
retarded
two
and
things,
bipolar?
just like you can be Mexican and stupid. All right, you can be fucking two things. Asshole.
One stands for the other. Spend some
saying.
time there.
All right, what do you guys think? I was supposed to go to Miami with Lewis, but
Yeah.
Matt's trying to convince us to go to Vegas.
Oh yeah, Vegas is gonna be way more fun.
You think it's gonna be more fun?
yeah.
I don't think so.
Going anywhere with,
With
Baxter
Christian
will be
conservative
way more
Louis
fun than
Moles?
going anywhere
Yeah.
with Lewis.
Yeah, because our whole goal is to find pure cocaine, like in Miami.
No, you're gonna
And bring
find
it
that
back
in
to our
Vegas.
fancy
They
hotel.
aren't bringing it up through Florida. They're going through
You're missing
Texas.
the part of your trip to
I feel like the cocaine in Vegas would be the same as here, but in Miami, it's a little bit more pure.
Like Vegas is way more fun, man.
Listen, I'm just trying to take a big ass cocaine trip with Louis Molds, and
Also,
we're
you're
happy.
too poor to get pussy in Miami.
What's that?
You're too poor to get pussy in Miami.
really can't afford it. Like
No, he's married.
We go
And-
off to the Vegas Strip, and you'll find somebody like like
I don't
hand
care for
job
pussy.
or-
I want just like hot ass cocaine.
Yeah, to an Asian girl to throw him off the scent.
Oh, I was going to say. I was going to
How
ask.
could I be racist?
I was going to ask if he was a nice guy. Yeah, holy shit.
Oh, Louis is a faggot.
He is catty. He is a catty dude. I love Lewis, but he is catty.
Yeah.
Or Queenie, however you want to
It's
do
a,
that.
it's
He's
a
a queen, yeah.
British-y thing that I don't know.
Yeah, he's Milo Yiannopoulos.
Yeah.
Yiannopoulos. Yiannopoulos. Can you use that in a sentence other than he's mildly Yiannopoulos?
No, he's Milo Yiannopoulos.
Yeah.
That's a person.
Mild.
He's a mild Yiannopoulos.
Oh, I thought it was a Latin word.
No,
it's a
To
person.
describe a personality.
No, they
You always
gay
thought that because you're
Greek.
dumb.
No, yeah.
But he's mildly Yiannopoulos.
Yiannopoulos.
Monopolist.
Gay, conservative,
Not
Christian,
Religious.
whatever.
Yeah. Like,
That's when I predicted that everyone would go religious. Is because when Milo did it, I saw it was like, okay,
Yeah,
you want to have these values. How do you protect your like traditional values in our culture? You call them religious because people can't technically legally attack your
Right.
religious views. So if you couch all of your traditional Western views in religion, then you're covered. And so that's what they all did.
Right.
That's how you can lynch gay people.
I mean, essentially, that's how you can say I don't want to hire gay people. That's how you can say I don't want to like. You can get
Chick-fil-A
away
method.
with a lot of things by just going.
Well, there
off
was
my
that guy in
religious
the
beliefs.
U.S. or whatever. He refused to bake a wedding cake for gay dudes,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
That was like a huge civil rights.
Yeah, but then you should know if you're a gay guy. You should be like, I don't want to fucking get a cake from the guy who thinks.
yeah.
He's gonna
But they
stick his
don't-
fucking dick in my cake.
it's true. It's true.
They don't do. Well, yeah, no, they don't think like that.
Well, I'm assuming if you're gay, you do want someone to stick their
sometimes
dick
I
in
went
your
to
cake.
that, by the way. That cake's.
I think
it's in
gays are a lot like women. They think
it's
they
in that
just
Gary
they could
area.
just get away with shit.
It's where?
like
That's
Gary,
right.
Indiana.
Gary and yeah.
Okay.
Also, they love taking your dick.
Shut up, Charlie. You love my dick.
You said it on a podcast.
Nobody
you gay
loves your
faggot.
nobody loves your dick. It smells like tacos. You fag.
He doesn't
No,
like your dick enough
actually-
to go have a foursome with him.
I've been told recently my dick smells like beer.
Oh, you have beer diabetes?
I got my dick sucked, and it tastes like beer.
Oh God!
And that made me think of like the pineapple shit. Like, oh, you drink a lot of pineapple? Yeah.
I had a
It tastes
girl.
like- I got a beer tasting dick.
I had
Wait, Fabian
I had
said
a
that?
Russian girl.
Let's take Charlie multiple
I don't want to like give out names.
One sec, guys. Charlie's about to tell us what this Russian girl thought of the taste of Charlie's dick and or cum. So why don't we take some guesses first?
Okay. I think it tasted like bologna and cheese and bad comedy.
I was gonna say cheese.
I'll go pork.
She actually told
Salted
jerky.
pork.
She told me that I smelled like Old Spice, vodka, and her father, and then she fucked me in half.
Really?
Yep.
Who is this?
You know her, but I'm not.
Anna.
It was Anna. Nobody knows her on this shit. Like, we could say Anna.
Everybody knows her, but I'm not doing names.
Because you never actually fucked her.
He's lying.
He's lying.
Oh yeah,
Stop lying.
constantly lying. Yeah, I lie about everything. That's it. Fucking assholes.
Charlie sucks.
Anna, if you're watching this, did you fuck Charlie?
And if you didn't, kill Charlie. Anna cheated on all of us. With Charlie, apparently.
I remember hearing this badass thing. Baxter was telling me he goes over to Anna's place and you're walking out of there right as he's coming in. And I was like, damn.
Oh, that's rough.
Hey, you just gave him this look like
That's
sup?
fucking rough.
Sup?
Because you go to a
What
whorehouse.
happened, Charlie?
Yeah. Come on, shut up.
Yeah.
Admit it.
That's so fuck. I heard Tyson did that to a guy once.
Yeah?
The guy saw Tyson walking down the driveway from his girl's place, and Tyson just gives him the nod and walks away.
Well, there's also the Brad Pitt story from Tyson. Do you ever hear that?
Oh, isn't that in there?
That's when his who he went to jail. Tyson went to jail for
Yeah.
raping his wife.
Yeah.
And when she after he got out or whatever, she showed up with Brad Pitt.
Oh, I flipped the story.
When he was a waiter still, like
Yeah,
he was
yeah,
just
yeah.
a nothing waiter or whatever. And
Fuck.
Yo,
he tells that in Broadway.
Brad Pitt was like cowering in front of going like, please
Charlie
don't
was there.
fucking kill me.
Charlie
As
was
fucking
Tyson.
F.
Charlie and Tyson were training at the Jigakon shopping mall, jiu-jitsu center.
yeah, and Ikebukuro in Tokyo.
Because he's a liar. I get it. I get it.
I fucking hate you guys. I hate all of you guys so fucking much. I fucking love you guys. Seriously, I do. I love most of you except Lee. I would definitely kill Lee.
10 more.
Had the option.
Yeah.
Other than that, I love you guys.
Ah, shut up.
I got a question about the Royal in its heyday. Who was your least favorite comedian that...
You talking to Matt?
Yeah, my least favorite.
Yeah. Well, I was going to ask both of them, but yeah.
Regia.
He's answering for him.
I think that retard is a retard.
No, you know what?
That was a funny line. I won't lie.
Okay.
That was a funny line.
I fucking hate that guy. Like, fuck him.
Retard is a retard.
The only thing Regia ever did, which like 95% of you guys did, was socially awkward silences. So that was the worst thing Regia ever did. But he had a killer joke one time. He was like, my dad hit my mom while she was pregnant with me, and I came out a scrambled egg. It didn't make, like, you had to connect a lot of dots with
That's
it.
a good
but
joke.
I thought it was pretty good. Like,
No, that's a good
If you
joke.
know Regia, he has
He is
cerebral
kind of-
palsy,
he is a
and nobody likes him.
The thing is,
like
the
scrambled.
thing about Regia that I don't like is I've got a brother who has cerebral palsy,
So does his brother.
and yeah, I'm aware.
He also has a retarded brother.
And the reason why
Charlie
I
has
don't
cerebral
like
palsy
Regia
of the brain.
is Regia hangs his hat on the disability card and tries to make it an excuse to be a fucking
A
asshole.
complete piece of shit. Yeah,
And
yeah.
he is a complete fucking asshole.
That's what's so funny to me about him is that he has that deformity and he's still so fucked
deformity?
up or whatever you call it.
That's not what you call it.
why does he walk like that?
It is wild. You guys do have to consider for a second. That
We do.
He has cerebral palsy, and your complaint about him is he doesn't appreciate it when you say you're going to rape him in the ass.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's a pretty small ask. We call him retarded to his face. Like, he does let us get away with quite a bit.
Yeah, but that's just accuracy.
What?
That's just accuracy.
Yeah, but so maybe just because you have a thing in yourself that you want to tell him you're going to assault him sexually, maybe
Charlie
it's
says
not
that
like
even the-
his problem. You know what I mean?
Charlie threatens everybody with sexual assault.
Yeah, that's
And how
what I
many people
mean.
don't like Charlie? Most people.
Raise your hand.
You know what I mean? Like,
That's not correct. People think I'm a sweetheart.
What? Oh, yeah.
People fucking love me. People think I'm a fucking sweetheart. What are you talking
No,
about?
this
who
is-
do you hang out with, Charlie?
I mean, mostly several of the assholes in this room.
Yeah, that's the point.
We've never hung out. Yeah, have you hung out with Charlie?
We got drinks one time. Like it's got the Detroit Red Wings logo in front of it now or something. It's like a bar down the road after the show. And we had drinks with Charlie.
Oh, okay. All right. Here's what I actually think. I think what he doesn't like about Regia is they're the two most common liars, and he's like, that's my shtick. Yeah. So he doesn't like the
I
competition
don't
of lying.
lie about that's the biggest lie. Is the
biggest
idea
lie of
that
both
I'm a
liars, what is
liar.
I'm not crazy. Everybody else is.
I don't lie about anything. I totally tell the truth about everything.
You know what this sounds like? You guys ever do acid?
By the way-
You know, it's like, oh, it was a bad time to do acid, and then you have to start telling yourself, oh, I'm not fucked up. Everybody else is.
Right.
You know, it's like,
Right.
By the way, Charlie has barely talked properly into the mic the whole podcast, but that burp was right there.
Perfect sound quality.
Pristine burp. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sound engineers like that burp, Charlie.
Fuck all of you. Literally. Fuck you, Lee.
I love you, Charlie.
All right, whenever,
Thanks, Matt.
Whenever. The only other question I was going to have is, so KillBox is coming back. What do you think, without insulting Matt's running of the place, what's the number one thing you're going to try to do differently?
KillBox sounds cool.
I think yours is off.
It was it was a difficult balancing act, navigating the reputation of the place with the community.
Right.
And I tried to make a concerted effort to be welcoming. Really, the dividing line was the COVID thing, and it was before I got here, the vaccine passports, and I'm sympathetic to whatever. I don't give a shit about any of that stuff, and I tend to fall on the royal side of that argument.
Right. Yeah.
But I think that's what really divided half the community, and I tried to make a concerted effort to really reach out to the part of that community that I thought was important. Not all of it.
I think the reputation that this place established initially is perfect because it's not welcoming people. It's almost like saying well, this is what's to expect. You're more than welcome to come and do whatever, but this is a place where it might be a little bit more challenging for you as an individual. Forget comedy, but once you step into this place and you get on stage, do your thing. Nobody's motherfucking you for doing your thing, but expect that this place might attract mostly asshole drunk jerk comedians that might make that level of getting on stage a little bit more difficult.
Just panning on that
ass crack.
No, I know.
It just zooms over.
Comedians.
That's what I think. I just think it has to have a reputation. Because you know what? I think
it's right there. I can see
you
it.
idiot.
It's in front of your jacket.
That's not the shirt that I...
Oh, you gross slob.
It's called your epidermis.
Yeah.
Well, here's what I'd say about that. The only problem is I would say while it was nurturing to offensive comedy, there was too many comedians, I thought so, doing a speech about their offensive comedy.
That's terrible.
Oh, yeah.
And so, it was a process of, weeding that out. Obviously, I'm an edgy comic. I wanted to be geared towards being edgy, but it was hard convincing people it was, about being edgy and not...
I think the best part of this club was that it garnered a reputation and earned it. It's sometimes things get out there and we're just trying to convince the tone of a play. This earned it. It was such a that's a scary place to go to.
You were one of the fucking worst guys for that first open mic we ever host. Dave Luca decides, it's a good idea for Lee to be the host. Lee's the fucking host of the open mic. So, all right, that was fucking gay. Up next is this next faggot comic. Meanwhile, there's one of the gayest comics in the city.
The planet, on the
watching
planet.
this thing. Excuse me, comes in. Excuse me, are you the owner? Blah, 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 blah. Lee almost gets a fight with the guy out on the street. And okay.
Who was the comic?
Mario Cantone.
No, Sam.
Sebastian Sam something S. Sam something.
I don't... That sounds so little important that I've
Who
never...
cares?
Yeah,
The point is he reached out to the CBC.
He talked about it twice in CBC.
Oh, that's funny.
And then they got a letter. Yeah, they got a
We
letter
almost use him back, to be honest. Can we maybe...
He's good. Dude, you should have him come here, do a show, and then just have a bunch of neo-Nazis go, get on down, you bang! Just have that in the front of the place. Have him storm out of here, cause this whole thing. Tell Harish, yo, going jack up the fire insurance policy on the place, and then just
and then Matt, a total faggot, went to have lunch with him, and he where that comic still yelled at him for, you fucking bitch. He really, that just happened.
I just sat there and
I feel
exactly, you suck.
I went
See,
to
Rob
lunch
is learning
with
right now.
I actually took him out for a cup of coffee at 5 p.m.
Look,
and I sat there and I listened.
I did an open mic where we were supposed to be mean, and I was calling everybody gay, and he got mad, and then just turned into this big thing.
Well, you were too big.
Look,
that's not funny though. Just saying faggot 50 million times. Use your head.
It's hilarious at the 50th
That's
time
how
you say
he.
faggot.
That's how he pulled me into comedy. Is he looked me in the face and called me retard?
I'm sorry. I'm very sorry, everybody.
Yeah. That's legitimately what happened.
What it is like you got to challenge people because when you challenge somebody, then they go like, "How do I respond to this? I can't like back down."
Oh, I'm pretty sure
It's the
you were
best
just a
version
coked up
of, like,
retard.
inspiration.
Actually, I'm
How
pretty
do you inspire
sure.
an asshole to want to be funny in front of a bunch of retarded fucking dickheads? You tell them you suck, and then when they go, "No, I don't," then they want to do it more.
But you're
I'm inspiring.
You're pretending.
Yeah, I mean, what are you talking about? Go
You're
look in the mirror and
pretending
tell yourself
like
you
you're
suck
doing
then.
it philosophically for a purpose. The reality is, you were a fucking coked up retard.
I'm trying to inspire other.
Like you're pretending like you did something.
Stop being amused and start being amusing.
I hate how clever that was.
Rob, you didn't come up with that yourself.
I swear to God, that's pretty good.
I thought about it one night. Yeah, he decided to use it on me, but I like that he did.
And it's like, be amused, not amusing.
Yeah.
Be amusing, not amused.
Guys, it's called being a professional comedian. You should all try it.
It sounds like
Take that, Sanger.
it sounds like an outtake from The Big Lebowski. Is what it sounds like.
The best movie ever.
Fucking delusion.
Where's your buddy with the cocaine?
He's at my place.
All right. He's upstairs.
Yeah, but like you.
Oh my god! Okay,
Yeah,
that's how Lee wants to end. I'll let Rob get a rebuttal
Let
to
Rob
what Lee
fucking,
said,
like,
and then
yeah.
we'll end it.
No, yeah, I don't know. Look, just to your point, the doors have to be welcoming to everybody this time, but I'm not going to go out of my way
To keep them open.
Yeah.
Dude,
and
wokeism's dying right now.
That's
It's
what's
so
so
dead. It's a fucking.
Nobody likes it.
But it's going.
It's not
down.
good for comedy.
And look, comedy. Part of the reason that Comedy Bar is investing in this is because they understand that it's smart to own, you know,
you got
Future
some
Shop and
Gary
Best
money.
Buy. It's support. I have Gary support. There are infrastructure
yourself.
things
I
he's
wish
helping
Gary
with,
would give
so.
me hugs.
Yeah.
Shut up.
All right, Lee, take us away. Well, check out the KillBox, which by the time this comes out, it's open. Shows every weekend.
10:51. It's on the Comedy Bar website.
So
you can buy
KillBox
tickets.
is official. That's what
Yeah,
it
it's
is.
KillBox Comedy Club.
KillBox Comedy, guys.
Yep.
Fuck you, Matt.
You can find Matt.
Fuck you, Sank.
You can find Matt spending the money he sold for our dreams.
Piece of shit.
Oh,